I'm happy to announce that I've passed my funded account challenge with the FTMO. It's been almost 2 years of continuous learning, and after 5 times failing the funded accounts, this is the first time of me passing it. I've had some sort of a break after I failed those 5, and 4 months later I came back and I finally see some results. And in this video I would like to share with you how I managed to do that and what were the main reasons for success. So here's the first stage. It's called challenge, and then I had to do 10% in this stage. I managed to do it in a week, so I opened my first trade on the 18th of November and I closed it and I finished it on the 25th of November, so a week in total. I already have a video on this stage on my YouTube channel, so feel free to check this out. And the second stage is the verification stage, where you only have to make 5%, and after that you get your £10,000 funded account. And I did that in a day. So let's just dive into it and see how it went. So here's my equity curve. As in the challenge, I haven't gone into a drawdown at all. Call me lucky, but this is an ideal scenario, okay? And even if I went in drawdown, I don't think it would have affected my psychology. But here it is, just one straight line up. Consistency score is 0. Basically because I've passed it in 1 day, so I had to wait 3 more days because of the 4 minimum day requirements. So it's bad because of the first day passing. But here you can see all the criteria was met. And here it is. So on the 26th of November, Tuesday, I have made £503 in 1 day. And the following days, I was just placing 0.01 lot just to qualify for the minimum trading days requirement. So here's the trade breakdown. So I made 196, then I lost. This is essentially one trade because I partialed, but I'm gonna go through the trades that I've taken on that day at the end of the video. And I only trade EURUSD, just so you know. I don't trade anything else. I used to trade GBP and then indices. However, I found that I do the best results just when I stick to EURUSD. Okay, so let's dive into the trades themselves. So this is Thursday. Let's go to Tuesday. Okay, so here is Tuesday in that day. So I traded during London and then at the start of New York. So as you can see here, Asia had aggressive move up. It hasn't corrected at all. Any pullback, nothing happened. So I was waiting for a bullish move up. But before that, I saw this consolidation. So I wanted to see AMD forming. So I wanted to see AMD forming as accumulation, manipulation into this range, at least tap the 50% and go higher. However, I saw that the price doesn't really want to go lower. And when I got my confirmation 1 minute time frame, I just entered a long and I was targeting Asian high. Then there was also one trade where I targeted this inducement on 1 hour. So let me just go on a lower time frame and I'll show you. Oh, actually, before I move, there's this one of the confirmations what showed me that prices wants to go higher was this PSP candle. So it's called precision swing point. So this is when EURUSD and DXY form SMT divergence. So essentially, it's visible on a candle because it forms the same color as like on both assets. Okay, so normally if EURUSD makes a green candle, DXY makes a red. In my case, it's black candle. Okay, but here they both formed a bearish candle. So this already shows me, without even going a low time frame, that there is SMT divergence going on. And then I just dive back in. So let me go 1 minute. So I use DXY all the time, just on the side to see if there's any divergence, and if one of them, if either Euro or DXY taps some sort of POY where I could enter. So I see that we form a nice accumulation. I'm waiting for manipulation, and I see that we just sweep the liquidity of Frankfurt, and then we do a break of structure on 1 minute. After that, let me put the drawings. After that, I see that this is an order block, okay, and we just sweep the order block and we go higher. At the same time, DXY taps the 1 minute external order block and shows me the reaction. And as soon as I see the reaction of this bearish candle, this engulfing pattern, I just enter. So, and this was also OTE on this range, so very good entry, deep OTE, and so this is my first trade. So one of the reasons why I had to play so many trades. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's one more, because I had FTMO swing account, and I couldn't place 1% risk on this trade on the first one, because I only managed to risk £30 on it instead of 100, because in swing you can't risk. You only have leverage of 1 to 30, I believe. So I couldn't put the desired amount of lots, so I had to re-enter again just to catch my positions. So I entered here on long. Price goes up and up, and then when it comes back, I actually placed the second trade as the price was moving up, and I shaved my stop loss up to this level, so I was risking less, but my reward ratio was much higher. So as I said, I was targeting the Asian high, price was going up, and then I see that at this time, where we are now, DXY starts to retrace, and I'm just drawing the OTE. I wanted to see where we're going, if maybe I can catch a trade on the retracement. So I place my OTE here on USD as well. So we can see price come back to OTE. Now, actually on Euro it doesn't tap the OTE, but on DXY it does. So I was referring on DXY here. So I saw that Euro is stronger than DXY, okay, because if Euro hasn't tapped the OTE, so it means it wants to go higher. And in this case, I made one mistake with the trade. So I entered here on this candle. Because of the spread, it literally put me at the top of the candle, but I think my entry was around here. And as it starts to retrace, I saw this massive black candle going down. I decided to close it because I thought we were going lower and we're going to resweep it again. My stop loss at the time was here. So my stop loss at the time was here. And I saw this massive bearish candle in 1 minute, and I decided to close it. I didn't want to take a risk because, I just didn't want to risk it. And it was a mistake because after that, the price just went higher. And as I saw that this price actually doesn't want to go lower, it wants to go higher, I entered on another position, again targeting the Asian low. The risk to reward ratio of this trade was small, but I was already risk free in this trade. So my stop loss was here and my stop loss here. I was already out in this trade. I wasn't risking much, but my reward was pretty good. So I was still in this trade, and I opened this one, and the price just went to my TP soon after. Okay, this is pretty much it. Very simple. I was just shaving my stop loss and entering a long position. Then price taps this order block on 15 minute, and this is the end of London, and I see that we swept the order block, and at this time DXY also taps an order block on 15 minute, and I decide to try and find 1 minute entries. Okay, yeah, so what I see is divergence again, SMT divergence. So DXY makes a low, goes higher. Does the break of structure and goes higher. Euro fails to break the low, which means it's weak. So if Euro was strong, it would have made a new high, but it was weak. So I entered when DXY just made this break of structure. Nothing crazy. My target was here. I think it was 15 minute. There was like the first order block or something. So it was almost 4 RR. But I closed actually at this level. I think 1.05255. Why? Is because I already calculated that at this take profit, I would already pass my funded account. So I closed here, but essentially the price, my initial TP was there. So if you want to see, the price even took the London's low. I could have extended my TP all the way here. I could have taken some partials here and then wait longer, but I didn't. I decided not to risk, and there was actually no reason for me to risk more because the goal is reached, and why would I do that? Okay, so you have to preserve your capital at all times. Risk is very important, so don't risk more than you can. This is one of the things. Yeah, very good day for me. The rest of the week wasn't providing much setup, so I was just waiting patiently. But this is it. I'm very happy to say that I've passed my funded account, my first one, and I want to get a payout and then accumulate my capital as the time goes. So I'll keep you updated. I hope my journey inspires you. If you've watched my first video, I was actually planning to pass my funded account by summer 2025, because it took me so much time to pass this funded account before. So I was sort of very preservative with my goals. Okay, I thought by summer I'll pass it, but I actually managed to pass in 2 weeks after recording the video. So I'm very happy with the result, and I just want to keep pushing forward. Thank you.